Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the membership, generous donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Shelly, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy, and then we'll see what the message that Spirit has for us. And for all of y'all that comment to you know who, she's right here. Thank you. She appreciates it too. All right, so I feel like these are like either younger energies or people that are younger mentally, not as mature, not as wise as you. But for some reason, somebody or a couple of people or a few people, they thought that if they came up against you, if they band together, that you would back down, that you would come to them and say, "Oh, okay, you win." But see, they didn't know that your cutoff game was strong, and they are feeling the effects. Not you. Hey, chosen one. Hello, Saida. Hey, Ayana. Hi, Crystal Healing Self Love. Hey, Lies Never Stuck. Happy Friday. Yes. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Somebody lied to you, lied to themselves, lied to their friends. Or it could have been this King of Pentacles was caught lying. Somebody, hey, Red Violet, somebody thought that they thought that they was lying to themselves, apparently, thinking that they were stronger than you, they were more powerful than you. But you know what? Judgment came. And something about this magician and this little trick that they thought that they was going to play on you, on the Empress, they found out this was not ever going to work. It was never going to work. Like I said, your cutoff game was strong. You didn't have nothing to say. Not one word, not two words, no words. Hey, High Priestess. Absolutely, positively nothing. Somebody thought that they was going to lead you around like you had a ring in your nose, and they was going to lead you around like a bull. Stop. Something about you being a leader and a truth teller. You say what you say, and you mean what you say when you say it. They didn't know that you had it in you. See, the King of Wands is also like the general in the army, with the Queen of Swords mixed up with it. Oh, excuse me. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Someone got you twisted. They got you messed up. See, you gave just as good as you got. Okay? With the Six of Pentacles, you felt the energy and you responded with that same energy. It's not like that somebody, like I said, they thought, well, we're all going to just stop talking to, this person, to collective. And you was like, say less. And they waited and they waited and they waited because they thought that the silence from them was going to break you down, until they started looking at your social media and they was like, oh, collective is traveling. Wait, collective is at a party. Wait, Collective is being celebrated. Wait, collective is out, clinking glasses, champagne. Wait, collective is doing that. Collective is doing that. And then that's when they realize, oh, collective don't miss us at all. In fact, collective look happier now that we're not there. Light bulb moment. Now somebody thinks that, if they reach out and speak to you, that, it's going to be a wish fulfillment to you. Actually, they're going to find really what they really hope is that they will get their wish fulfillment, that you would talk back, that you would have something to say in response. But see, they didn't realize that you got the funk and that you got the fury. They didn't realize how you were. Like you are the leader with this emperor, the leader of your own land. Like you ain't letting nobody control you. Have they lost their other love and last peace of mind? I think they have. High Priestess, did I say hello? I think that they have. See, God placed you in a place, in a position that you was happy. You didn't need them. You knew that you never needed them, but they always needed you. And so they was waiting on you to come in. They was waiting. They was waiting and they was waiting. Hey, Faith. But then they started having to change your mind. Because, see, things weren't happening like they thought. They wasn't able to get you off your, knock you down a peg or two. Things started changing. Their money, their confidence, how they viewed this person that said, I got an idea. Let's stop talking to the collective. Everything started changing. And that's when they said, they fucked up. So now they want to come and they want to apologize to you with this Knight of Cups. But they know that you are keeping them at bay with the Knight of Wands. They know you are keeping them at bay. Hey, Chosen One. Hey, K Hypsee. Did I say hello, Faith? How are you? And now, it's like they for some reason, they failed to see, they failed to really notice, with the Four of Cups, this relationship, how important it was with them, for them. They're starting to think about this now. They're really starting to think about this because they didn't think about it before. Hey, Real Dragon, how are you? How are you doing? They didn't think about this before, but they're thinking about it now. They're getting clear in their thoughts. Everything is clearing up. The wind is blowing. They open up the windows of their mind, and all that stagnant energy is going out the window. Hey, Gigi Straight, how are you? Like I said, somebody sees things differently. They have a new idea. They have a new respect that you was able to protect yourself, that you was going to fight fire with fire. You wasn't going to sit there and back down and be like, oh no, they're not talking to me. Especially whenever you are the 10 of Cups. You the one that brought them the sunshine. Could be a Virgo, or it could be somebody who just had to go within and look at themselves and find the true answers to the questions that they apparently had in their mind, because you didn't have no questions. It was, if you thinking like the Queen of Swords, you ain't got a damn question. You already found out that truth. Hey, the soul archetype. Because see, now they understand that, you know what? You was always rock solid with your 10 of Pentacles and your 4 of Wands. You was the solid one. You was You was 10 toes down. You was that ride or die. They needed you because they can't find that nowhere else. With no one else. Doing nothing else. Now they have this newfound respect for you. This new love. They wanna try over again. They want to bring you some type of offer and they want to say, oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. But now they in their feelings with the King of Cups. Now they want to with the Six of Swords, they want to lay these, they want some forgiveness. They want to lay these swords down. They want to go to calmer waters because now they're realizing that they was trying to hold back from you. They was trying to hold back from the wrong one. They should have held back from the one who had this grand scheme of this idea. I got a plan. I know what to do. You know what's going to be funny to the collective? If we just give them the silent treatment. Now somebody's looking like a fool, and their whole plan fell down on them. They looking like a straight Ronald McDonald clown. They're looking like Bozo's little slow cousin. Hey, LP. Yeah, they thought something was going to work if they came up against you. This shows how immature their thoughts were. They thought that they was going to work to come up against you, but they finding that that their brain wasn't, the elevator wasn't going all the way to the top. It was stopping on the 5th floor of a 24 24 floor tower. It stopped at the 5th floor, and then opened up the doors and was like, "Y'all need to get out here, because y'all coming with that foolishness." They had been planning this for a long time against you. Because they didn't want you to feel like you was worthy, like you could do this on your own. They have been planning to come up against you for a long time. And that shit just failed. Think of a lead balloon with extra weights on it. That's how far that shit got up off the ground. Not at all. In fact, it left a dent in the ground. And it didn't even rise up at all. It's like, somebody realized that they got themselves stuck. Especially with all these rumors, these lies, this gossip, them coming up with this plan, thinking 3 heads, 2 heads is better than 1, 4 heads, 5 heads. Yeah, normally, but if not one of those heads got something that's called a brain, then it don't make a difference how many heads is there. It all sounds stupid. So you just sat back and you just said, well, I'm going with the rest of my life. Fuck them. As they say in the Philippines, fuck them with the PH. And then they was in the dark. They didn't know what the hell you was doing. They didn't know what the hell was taking so damn long for you to reach out, for you to grab the phone and be like, I'm sorry. I just need somebody to talk to. I need you to come around. I need to feel like, could I please clean the scum off the bottom of your shoes? I don't know what the hell to do. And they waited, and they waited, and they waited for that call to come through. And that call never came through. I don't know how long it's been, but that call was never coming through. They found out that their plan to make you feel left out in the cold, not only did it not work, but it had them feeling left out in the cold. Not just feeling left out in the cold, but heartbroken. Oh, poor Tink Tink. Tink Tink heart feeling bad because their own little stupid ass plan didn't work. Oh well. Now they see the truth. And the truth is, you the star. You the star. Hey Tia, how are you? Hey, baby Yoda, how are you? Now this devil is mad. They mad. Ooh, they real mad. Ooh, that's too damn bad. Too damn bad that y'all mad and sad. But we glad. And they thinking about the past. They not thinking about it, they reminiscing about the past, about how loving that you used to be, about how kind and caring and empathetic and compassionate, and how if they needed something, you was right there, Johnny, on the spot. If they had something, if they had the sniffles, you was the one that would bring them the cup of soup. If they needed some help with something, you would always volunteer. I'm standing 10 toes down for you, Johnny. I'm right here for you, Johnny. But now they're looking at you on the internet, and they seeing that you ain't skipping a beat. And they also seeing that everything that they tried to bring around to you is coming right back around to them. All of them feelings, all of them emotions they wanted you to feel. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. They upset that this energy that they sent out to you for you to feel sad didn't have you feeling sad at all. In fact, like I said, they looking at you and you looking kind of happy. You looking vibrant. You looking better than you did the last time they saw you in person. You didn't look like you done started working out, like you done got in shape. You may have a whole new look. They had to do a double take. They see that people are sitting here complimenting you, trying to get next to you, trying to do this, trying to do that. You not looking like you was curled up in a corner waiting for them. And this is justice. This is exactly what they get, especially whenever you felt like, you know what? It was in your best of interest to walk away and to let them go on their way and let them go on their journey. It's like now they watching you, and it looked like you come up on your nine of pentacles all by yourself, like you got this new job or something, and you looking real good doing it. You dressing fine. You look like you even look like you smell good. That's how they know they fucked up. And here they are. They had this grand idea. They had this plan. They knew they was going to do something. But now it don't seem like it's working too well. And they want to tell you about it. They want to send you a message. They want to come visit you because they know that, if they need something now, they want to come visit you. And they know that, you the right person that could help them. Even though they was trying to be stronger than you, they know that you stronger than them. But you know what? They also know that with the Seven of Cups, you kind of like, well, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go on back. Let's go on back. Come on. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. The last time we spoke, y'all had this plan. Y'all said that you was going to do this. Y'all said that I needed somehow to do this. Or if I couldn't do this, then y'all was going to do that. And I said, go ahead, do your thizzle, my nizzle. So I left. Now y'all was sitting here. It's all of y'all and it's just me. I'm over here by myself. But all y'all over there trying to figure out this whole puzzle, this one piece puzzle, and y'all still can't figure it out. Hey, Melissa. Hey, SNK Pokey. How are you, sweetie? Y'all still can't figure it out? See, now they all upset because they worried. Now they stressed. They stressed because this little action that they took, thinking that they was gonna come in and do some fuck shit and cause some problems with you. It didn't cause no problems. Like I said, it just made you stand out. It just gave you the victory. It made you look like you was even stronger than you was looking before. Now they feel stupid. How they had planned to take you out. They had planned to make you beg on your knees, begging them, please, like you was going to be coming back, on your hands and knees, like, oh, can you please just spare a dime? Please. You looking more balanced than ever. You looking peaceful. You got your crown up on your head. They just see you got some extra feathers in your wings. You looking like a whole earth angel. And then they sitting here thinking about everything that they worked on and who they worked with. They thought that was a good ass idea, only to find out that the wheel of fortune turned out of their favor and in yours. Because see, you had that discernment. You had that insight. You had the foresight. You also got some hindsight. They trying to get some hindsight now that they see you got all the sight and they walking around blind. These people, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They know that they stressed, I tell you that much. They stressed. And now they want to come and bring you this apology. Now they want to, can we, I do excuse me, I just want to let you know I do apologize. I don't know. I was listening to Fred. And you know Fred. I do apologize. But see, they know that you on top of their game. You know what they're going to say. You know what they're going to try and do. And you know that they're looking at you. See, what they didn't know about you. Not only are you hot, not only do you represent Wu-Tang Clan, baby, but you know how to wear that crown because you know how to get down. They didn't know that shit. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Fools want to be fools, and you let them be a fool. You let them be a fool. Like I said, now they got this idea. They got, a winning idea. Maybe this gonna be it. This gonna do the thing. But like I said, with the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords, you knew how to protect yourself against these lies, and hidden alibis. You knew what time it was. And for them to think that you didn't know, for them to think that you couldn't see it, for them to think that you wasn't bright, like you wasn't bright enough, like just because there's five, there's, hold on. Just because there's Bozo, Ronald, and some other clowns running around town, like they you saw them getting in that clown car. You knew what they was about. Just because they didn't know that you knew, they thought that you wasn't going to be smart enough. Ain't that funny? You knew the truth. You saw them. You had clarity. They thought that they could break you down. Do you not know who we are, motherfuckers? Do you not know who we are? You better check yourself or you wreck yourself. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Ms. Mahogany Drag, how are you? What's the message? And I see the other things you have ordered too. And like I said, digital footprint. Oh, okay. You just ordered the $200 on my bank account yesterday. About to call the bank. I know that's right. What's the message, Spirit? I know you are pissed. Especially if somebody was accessing your bank account. Yeah, see, somebody thought that they was going to bring you the funk and the fury. Like they was going to attack you. Only to find out that everybody got beat down except for you. You the one who gave the beat down. Now this whole plan that they thought that they had, to take you out, they was like, retreat. Like I said, they didn't know that you was the one that gave out the ass whoopings, not them. Okay? Not only did you give them an ass whooping, but you told them about themselves. You went, when I say totally off, I mean totally off. They was like shivering in the corner, like, damn, please stop. You're hurting my feelings. And they were shocked because it was coming from the Queen of Cups. They thought that you didn't, like you was too sweet. Yes, you're kind. Yes, you have empathy and compassion. Yes, you helped them when they was too stupid to help themselves. But that don't mean you weak. That means they dumb. They ain't think about that shit. And then the fact that the whole world's laughing at them, that makes it even worse. Especially when everybody see that all that shit that they did is coming right back around to them. All that shit that they was sitting, all them attacks they were sending to you, that shit was coming back around to them. That's why the devil is pissed off. That's why they looking like they all mad. Because that shit didn't work. It wasn't going to work. It wasn't supposed to work. Hey, Straight Cheese, how are you? Hey, Lightworker William, how are you? This shit wasn't going to work. Like I said, now they stressing about the past. The shit that they did in the past trying to get you. You know, like I said, now they wanna come and they wanna apologize to you because they want to give you some flowers because they realize not only are you extremely intuitive, but yes, you are an earth angel. You didn't help them out in some tough spots that they couldn't help themselves out. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Thank you. Yep. See, they thought that they was the ones who was blessed and highly favored. They was not them. And they know that now. They know they was not blessed and highly favored. That was you. And they know now they got a clue that you are also the one who is extremely intuitive. That you see them coming before they even get there. Now, you know, they sitting there checking their underarms, making sure that it's not the smell. How can they tell that I'm coming around the corner? They had to look at themselves. You know, you saw them before they even before they even thought about coming around the corner. You said, watch them, they're gonna try and come around the corner on my ass. Then it was like 2 minutes later, I got an idea. Let's go around the corner on the collective. You already knew. You already saw them before they even saw themselves. Hey, Warrior CC121, how are you? You already saw, because like I said, you've been hanging by yourself. You've been doing your own thing. You've been this type of person ever since you was a child. So how they thought that they could change something, they should have changed their damn mind. They should have changed their damn drawers. That's what they should have changed instead of trying to change you. That ain't gonna work. That was never gonna work. Somebody snored. And God made sure of that. God made sure of that. They didn't know that you was the top dog. That God was working on your behalf. Yeah, because you have been there, done that. You the one who created the damn t-shirt. She must be dreaming about running or something. Maybe she dreaming she at the PARK. I don't know. But we're not going there until later. Because it is too cold outside for me right now. And this is in the 40s. I don't do cold. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thinking they was going to change you. You can't change nobody. All you can do is change yourself. That's it. But as far as anybody else, you can't change nobody. Now somebody's seeing that maybe that little They thought that they was, what they, now that they see that shit was like a no-go, they feel stupid. They thought some shit was getting ready to work. They thought that now they realize how immature they was. Hey, Wingseer, how are you? I am well. How are you doing? Did I say hello to you, Straight Chosen? Or no, that's Straight Cheese. Sorry. Y'all know my glasses. My glasses in my eyes and my brain, I guess. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. 5 of Cups. Oh, they sad. They regret this bullshit that they tried to do on you. Oh, let's give them a moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, and like I said, they've been planning this shit for a long time. How to come up against you. They thought that they was trying to make it so that your life was off balance. They've been planning that shit for a while. Y'all need to go sit y'all greasy asses down somewhere. They just did not know that you was not only that strong, but you was strong enough to confuse the fuck out of them too. And the only way that you even confuse the fuck out of them is you ghosted they motherfucking asses, just like they thought they was gonna ghost you. Huh? You want to talk about some invisible? Watch this. Now you see me, now you don't. If y'all old enough to remember that show Soap, then y'all know what that was. When Bert had to go invisible, baby. What's the message? Hey, 13 Truth Speaks. How are you? So glad to see you here. Hey, Travion Thomas. Hello. Good morning. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the message? What is the message? We just had 3232 on the timer. What's the message? Anything else from this deck? Let's go ahead and trade decks. Oh, one more. Yep. 10 of Wands. See, now who's stressed? It ain't the collective. That's for damn sure. It ain't the collective. Look, we got on our armor. Okay, they thought they was going to do some fuck shit to us. Baby, we got on our armor. There ain't shit that you could do to take us down, to disrupt our happy home. Nothing. To fuck up our job. Nothing. Because we protected. Like I said, we got on the armor for God. Come up against that. Hoo-hoo! Come up against that. Let's pull us another deck. Thought that you was going to do something. You could. You can go sit your ass down. That's what you could have did. Go sit your ass down. Yeah. Now they want some, oh, you did what? You thought what? Oh, come here, ting, ting. No, it's okay. It's okay. Please. That's not how it's going to happen. It's going to be like, boom. What was you thinking? That's what it's going to be like. See, they didn't see that they was already happy. Somebody didn't know that they already had it good. They couldn't see that shit, And then on top of that, they sure the hell wasn't using that logic to realize you was a high priestess. You saw the. Answer this one question for me. All them other times before when they thought that they was going to do something, to say something, to think about something, and then they act like they was shocked, like they would sit there, be back, just sitting there planning and plotting and planning, and you like, don't you eat that cake? And they're like, damn, how they know that I was going to eat a piece of cake? How they know this? How they know that? How they know? See, that shows their level of unintelligence. They created a hardship for themselves because they thought that they was really getting ready to do something, and they thought they was getting ready to really make a good decision. No, it was a choice that they made. Now, like I said, they thought they was really getting ready to do something. They was gonna make this choice. They was gonna make, whenever you came back, begging, pleading, crying, snot coming down your nose, confirmation. That's them trying to call now. They thought that they was gonna make you be like, okay, now you about to give me all your money, and I want to hear you bark like a dog, cat meow like a cat, yeah, like you was gonna be doing some stupid shit. Come on now, like I said, they look like a fool because they gambled and they lost. Hey, 231 Page Home, how are you? They look like a fool because they gambled and they lost. Like I said, your home is protected. God got you all day long. They couldn't have done nothing to get to fuck up your home. Nothing. All they did was mess up them. That was it. Now they scared to approach you. They want to have some courage, but they a little cautious because they not sure what you gonna say to them. Chicken. Big ass chicken. I'm telling you, you the star. You the one that got the victory. They came in looking for some trouble, and they got exactly what they was looking for. You was like, oh, you want some trouble? Say less. You want trouble? Say less. I got you all day long. All day long. See, now they realize the trouble that they was trying to bring to you, they brought to themselves. And that's the truth. Confirmation. You was too wise for this shit. That's why you went ahead and went on out and enjoyed life, baby. You was kicking it. You was, like I said, popping bottles of champagne, doing the Pete Hex's shit in this whole big old vat of champagne. You come up out from underneath the water, the champagne, and you got the bottle in your hand. You like, yeah, baby, woo! They sitting there looking at each other like, well, damn, it don't look like Collective is upset to me. And Collective look like they kind of a little tipsy. You smiling from literally from ear to ear. You doing one of them big smiles. Hey, J Mike. And then they're sitting here curious now about thinking about, damn, maybe I shouldn't have left that. Maybe I shouldn't have maybe, I wonder if they'll take me back. I wonder if they'll do this, Mm-mm. Now they realize you were the top dog. You wore the big draws. They realize that, especially when you left. Especially when you left. And whenever you left, any opportunity for them to collaborate with you left too. Now they sitting here trying to get a message to you, talking about hey, can we work together? Can we get back together? Cause funniest thing. After you left, well, I guess we had kind of, I don't know, we was listening. You know how Mr. Otis is not in his right mind. Anyway, Mr. Otis had told us this lie, and we didn't really believe it, but we just was like kind of not really believing it, but we was going around. We wasn't really trying to go along with the shit, but we was just trying to be, pacify Mr. Otis, because they feeling that pain. They're feeling that heart space, that pain. They know they made the wrong decision. They know they sinking out the crack of their ass instead of the brain. It's a big difference. Two totally different things. Two totally different parts of the body. But they chose right here. You know, the part where when they walk out the door and they hope that the doorknob don't hit them, where the good Lord split them. They was thinking on that part, the crack of their ass. Now they sitting here thinking about everything that they did. They exploring their actions. Hey, Coach Unique, how are you, sweetie? Yeah. Now they were hoping that you give him a new chance now that knowing that they was acting like a straight up devil. Using the crack of their ass to think. They listened to the wrong fucking one, but they want to come back to you. Mm-hmm. They were hoping that you'll give them another chance, like they could celebrate with you after trying to deceive you. Get your ass away from here. Not you, baby. You lay down. You go night, Sasha. She looking at me like, I'm not even doing nothing. Mama, I ain't even doing shit. And see, they sitting here watching you get your money on. Your business is growing. You know, you may have even got a promotion at work or something. And they see that you passionate about your whatever you doing, and it's riding. It is riding. Now they see, now they having to go within and thinking about how they was trying to do you wrong. How they was trying to put 10 swords in your back. You know, how like you wasn't supposed to know. Yeah, and thinking about Mr. Otis, what the fuck he thought he was doing. What the fuck kind of magic was he thinking he had? You know, finally realizing that Mr. Otis should have went and sat his ass down somewhere. They should have told Mr. Otis, if you don't go sit your old decrepit knucklehead ass down. But they didn't. They thought they could knock you off your crown, knock your crown off, knock you off your stool, your pedestal or whatever, bringing some conflict to you. Now, that shit is going back around to them, and everybody hearing about it, everybody watching this shit on the fucking news, on the internet. They're looking at it on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. They even hearing about that shit on LinkedIn, and that's supposed to be a professional website. They hearing about it everywhere. Hey, Ken Warrior, how are you? Hearing about it everywhere. Now they're thinking about, they're using their brain whenever it comes to what they was trying to do. And they sitting here thinking about how generous you've always been, how you always help them out, how you always went above and beyond for their ass, how you always had compassion for them. And if they were scared of something, how you try to tell them there's nothing to be afraid of, sugar. Come on. Mama's gonna take care of everything. Don't you worry about nothing. I mean, you was that type of person. You okay, baby? I got you. Come on, you all right? Come on, you okay? They ain't got that now. They in the school of hard knocks. They come up against something, they fall down their skin, they need it, like, oh, I need a Band-Aid. I just got my knee skin. The streets is like, oh, really? Well, come here. Streets take out a knife. Now you ain't got to worry about it because I cut the other knee. Now you got a scrape and you got a cut. Now get your ass on out there. See, they ain't think about that shit. That wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and they see nothing but good things is coming to you. Opportunities, big opportunities. You creating shit out of nothing. It's like you like, look what I got in my hand, and people's like, I can't see nothing. And you like, all of a sudden, can't you? They was like, damn, how you get that? Don't worry about it. Just thinking positive, keeping your heart right, wishing best on people. And they like, damn, look at that. This is what they was trying to do, bring conflict for you. And this shit did not work. Especially whenever they thought they had you. Justice, like, what you doing? What you trying to do? What's up? What you got? What's going on? What's going on? What I'm confused. You was trying to bring that against my earth angel? Is that what you was trying to do? I'm like, explain this to me. Justice was like, karma. Girl, come on over here. Come on over here. You see that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one? They want you to come see them quickly. Quickly. Karma was like, you ain't got to repeat. You ain't got to say nothing else, Justice. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah. Now they want to be all diplomatic to you because of your nurturing spirit. They want to be like, oh, you know, I brought the mariachi band and they're gonna sing a love song. I even tried to hire Earth, Wind, and Fire, LTD, the Commodores. I must be boring somebody and everything else, cause I'm really, and I bet you a cake. It's a chocolate cake. I know it's your favorite. They really trying to be all diplomatic for you. Because they had this fantasy thinking that shit was going to hit you, but it didn't hit you. They just did not know how strong you was. They not only how strong you was, they thought they was going to bully you. It wasn't bullying you. All they did was get themselves caught up, but they was too stupid to see that shit. Too stupid. They was living in the moonlight. Living in the moonlight. See, they just didn't know that things was getting ready to speed up for you. Okay? And everything, God sped up everything. God was like, oof, thank God. Thank me. They finally out of your hair. Now I can move everything around for you. Yeah. Like you wasn't going to be able to protect your own happiness. You was the happiness. You brought the sun. Hello. Hold up, y'all. You know who wants to go outside. Come on, girl. Let's go. Go on. Go on. Go outside. You are coming. Go on. Go on. Go on. Come on. There you go. Stay outside for a minute. Stay outside for 20 minutes. That one there. Oh my goodness. I had to, if not, she's just gonna keep circling around. You're just gonna see that little tail go around and around and around. So see that somebody they thought that you was gonna lose your job, you was gonna lose this, you was gonna lose that. No, they lost their job. Somebody done lost their job thinking that it was gonna be you, the chosen one. Now they trying to come back. Now they trying to envision, they trying to what is it? Where they try to think you back into their life. Because they see that you had the stability. You was the one that was rock solid. They realize that now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They realize that now, especially when this tower hit them because of this stupid ass decision that they made to come up against you. Oh, the fuck. Well, too damn bad. Like they say over in Saudi Arabia, oh, the fuck well. Too damn bad. With the PH. Who else was it? I saw somebody. Hey, the Blue Star, how are you? Yep. These people cannot rest. They can't sleep good. They can't do none of that. That shit is over. Whatever they was trying to do, that shit is over. And they know this now. They know this is the fucking truth. They screwed themselves. Screw themselves. What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? I bet you they won't be trying to do that no more. Yeah, because they made a wrong choice trying to come up against the high priestess and what they invested their time and energy in. Please. I know you shame. I know you shame. I know you shame. Yeah, I'm tell you, with you they had stability. With you. Not against you, with you. They had some stability. Now all they doing is looking sad, sorry, sick, busted, and fucking disgusted. That's it. That's it. Because they know what they gave up. Happiness. Complete and pure happiness. Well, you should have thought about that shit before you started all that I got a plan thinking. You should have thought about, instead of thinking about what you planned that you had, you should have thought about, damn, you know what? Your IQ is 12, mine is 32, this one is 18, this one is 20, and this one is 19. So between all of us, we got an IQ of, let me see, this and this. I don't know, but I think that's less than 100, right? I'm not really sure. I think so. Somebody get out the calculator. But the high priestess got a high Q, and not just a IQ, but a high Q of 223. So should we be fucking around? Yes or no? Everybody that say yes, raise their hand. Hands start going up. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Right. Exactly. GPA of 4.0. Exactly. Hello. Would you say 1 + 1 = 3 if you don't use protection? Right. Exactly, Crystal. Exactly. What's the message? What's the message? What else, Spirit? What else? Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. See, that was they was trying to mess around with this temperance, with the earth angel, not knowing that the earth angel could defend herself or himself, you know. And then next thing you know, they thinking that they got an opportunity for what? No, you ain't got no opportunity. You got an opportunity to get your ass kicked. Yes. You got an opportunity for karma. Yes. Now the shit is coming right back around to them with this world card. Now they starting to have some discernment. Now they thinking about, maybe we shouldn't have. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of feeling that maybe we shouldn't have tried to do these little magic tricks on collective, because I don't know, but I'm feeling some swords in my pack. Anybody else? Everybody else is like, yeah, I'm feeling swords too. Yeah, I'm feeling swords. Me too. I'm feeling swords. Yeah, because y'all got all them 10 swords in your back like you was trying to put it in the collector's back. That shit don't ever work. Ain't you ever gonna learn? Apparently not. Apparently not. And then they wanted you to be, whenever they come back to you on bended knees with boys to men and everything, they expected you to be so diplomatic and nurturing and all that other shit, Please. First of all, you like, if you don't get your old greasy ass out the fuck of my face, okay? And thinking that somebody gonna be diplomatic and nurturing. Oh, are those old wounds? Come here. Let grandmama get them band-aids. I got your special band-aids, the one with the heroes and the action figures. Come here. Let me put this on little healing salve on them so them boo-boos go away. Come here. Is it burning? Let me come on. I got to clean it out. Let me put the Band-Aid on it. There you go. Don't that feel better already? No, that shit ain't happening. You about to experience some real life now, motherfuckers. You did not just step in it. You jumped in it with both feet. No, not even both feet. You took a dive, not even putting your arms out. You went diving head first up into some bullshit. Now stepping out like, damn, what's that smell? What? Why I got all this brown shit all over? Is this bullshit? Oh, you had me diving in the bullshit. You should have saw that shit coming. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Hey, Bobby Dale, how are you, sweetie? What is the message? Hi, ladybugs. How are you, sweetie? What is the message? What's the message? Anything else? What you say it stinks? Right. They had to find out. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? They had to find out the truth. The truth about their own deception and how everything was about to be exposed of what they tried to do to this high priestess. They had to find out the truth about their deception was going to be exposed, what they tried to do to this high priestess, and why they're the ones who's receiving this hardship, even though they tried to find a new love. What's the song? In it hard. Wait, no. Something about, what is that song from damn, what's the name of the movie? You know, something about the pimp. It's hard in the streets for a pimp. You know, that song. Well, they done pimped themselves. They done pimped themselves right to poverty. Right to poverty. Let's see what this stack got to say. They're going to know for now. Yeah, it's hard for a pimp. Yes, thank you, chosen one. Exactly. Right. What you say, Shaylin? Now standing all you talked hard out here for a pimp. Yeah, thank you. Exactly. Hey, darling love. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, hustle and flow. Thank you, love rule supreme. What you say, King Sug warrior, Sugi warrior? I'm too slow sometimes and it changes before I'm done putting the numbers up. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just now seeing it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's the message? Thank you. I appreciate you though. Very, very much. What's the message, Spirit? Anything from the stack? Anything from the stack? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Something about the third house, relatives, communications, creativity, technology, siblings, you know. And somebody suffering in silence. They mad because they left and mad because you let go. How that makes sense? Y'all decided to leave, but you're mad because I was like, okay, bye. And you have high honor. That's what they didn't think. That's what they didn't know. Something about your grandma's house. Or grandma may be in the building. Welcome, grandma. Grandma in the building. I mean, I'm a grandma, but not me. Ooh, could be somebody's son. Somebody's son is learning a hard ass lesson. And they sitting here watching you be great. Sure do hate that. Not at all. Not really. See, they listen to everything except for the truth. You about to be married to the love of your life. And then you get to tell them, please fuck off. Should have been with a PH, but it's with the F. Something about somebody moving. You know, somebody's moving. What's the message, Spirit? They're sitting there watching you be great. Yeah. You know, somebody, they should have caught themselves. Catch yourself. Catch yourself, fool. You know, for you go too far. For you do some shit that you cannot take back. Because once it's out there, it's out there. And don't nobody have to kiss your ass. Don't nobody have to love you. Yeah. Spirit said, treat yourself to something nice. Treat yourself. Do something good for you. You know. Yeah, Spirit said, treat yourself to something nice. Do something good for you. Love you. Don't worry about them fools. You know, karma got them. Karma got them all day long. They opened up that damn Pandora's box, then trying to struggle to get it back closed. Trying to talk about some, come here, help me sit on this box. We got to close this motherfucker back up. Pandora was like, I don't know why, because I'm right here. You know, what's the message? See, they got played by the devil. They doing all that devilish shit and got played by the devil. And what they did was not what it appeared to be. They should have studied that entire situation. I'm telling you, they unhealed, they unleashed some devilish shit and they unhealed. They got a dark entity around them. They toxic. And whenever they open up that Pandora's box, baby, I'm here to let you know, they felt some cold chills go straight down that crack of that ass that they was thinking with. Straight down that motherfucker. They felt the cold chills. It was like, you know how it feel like when it's, I don't know. I ain't never felt cold chills down the crack of my ass, but I have felt like some water or something. You like, Yeah, somebody was playing around with Orion. They should have treaded very lightly. It's too late now. Yep. See, all that shit that they did, they was all connected. They was all connected. And something, this plot, this plan, this setup, it was all connected. It's all a setup. It was all karmic, all of it. Yes. And now that practitioner is scared and was like, y'all motherfuckers, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Something about some trust. They don't trust each other now. And they want you to trust them. Really? Did me wrong once? You won't get the chance to do me wrong again. Hey, Create. Thank you so very much. Yeah, somebody should have just been honest. And they failed to realize about the birds of a feather that will flock together. It's them same birds that flock together. They got electrocuted hanging on the same fucking electric wire. They should have got themselves together. They should have looked at themselves. Their whole mood is changed now. Their whole mood is changed. See, they needed balance. But you got that strong angelic force around you. And everything that you said started playing out. Damn. Because you know what? You are the fucking star. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. I got 2 minutes to plug in and do my little straight 8. I'll be back on this evening. Oh, let's go ahead and swing the pendulum. So start thinking about your question. All right, Spirit, let's see. What's the answer? Think about your question. What's the answer, Spirit? And it looks like it's going to be a no today. Because it's swinging from left to right. Looks like the answer is no. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate all the comments and everything, okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful day today, and we'll see each other this evening. Happy Friday. Bye now.